Welcome everybody. At the present moment, trust me, you have 3 human beings being eaten alive. We are being fed on as we speak. And why are we here? We're here for one reason only: to tell an incredible story about magic, mystery, and a curse. A very famous family curse that was said to spill over into what has been considered in Christian circles a sacred place. But before it was Christian, this was pagan for hundreds of years beforehand. It changed hands, it's changed names, it's been the Sacred Well, it's been Ninian's Well, it's been another saint who I'll tell you, it's St. Paulinus's Well. It has then become the Ladies' Well, even though really unpleasant things happened to those ladies, and we've got all of those stories. We're here with Kenny. Kenny is already, he's covered up. Why have I got bare arms?
I know, I'm getting bitten to bits. The mic camera on, by the way.
Not yet.
Right. Ow!
It's those beetles just trying to save and protect you. This place is amazing. It's just started for the light to go down. We're going to do, in this area, a full ghost hunt tonight. Proper, 100%. You will be able to follow us through with every move. You'll get footage from both of our cameras. We just want you to get on board. Now, we've set a couple of little traps. We've got our scare bear has actually fallen over.
Oh, he was.
He's fallen over.
He was sitting up a second
without
ago.
a sound as well, which is actually quite strange. But that, I think, is just the fact that the stick that we propped him up with wasn't very good. Probably. Let me try again.
Oh my God.
Mosquitoes are everywhere.
There they are.
Bits, yeah.
Right. Now, there is a possibility if it falls over, it's just the stick. However, we want it to go off with the stick in place, and then we'll be far more...
All the cows have come over, look.
Oh, no, that stick's not going to do it.
Hang on, look.
I know what I'll do.
They were miles away before, and suddenly we start and look. Hello.
I know they're coming our way.
Again.
They're coming our way. Now, this is actually the altar, and there's a story about...
They're coming to see us again, aren't they? These are probably relatives of the ones from last week.
This is an altar that has a story attached to it. There's blood and sadness, and there's it depends. There's 2 stories. This is kind of a schizophrenic place, because if you follow the Christian story, this is a place of the utmost peace. If you go back to the ancients, the pagans thought that this was one of those places of perfect peace.
Oh, this is not good.
That went right up my nose.
Mosquitoes are.
There's going to be stuff living on us by the time I finish. However, we're doing this for you. The altar story, if you're a pagan, has a nice story. If you're a Christian, ooh, not so good, not so good. So we're going to get started. We're going to use a full range of different apps and techniques. We've got the rods, and we'll tell you the stories as we move little by little through it. Let me first of all show you what it is. This place during the day is an incredible place of calm and a place for you to come for a picnic. You'd probably picnic outside the grove or down by the water. Problem is, in the hot weather, mosquitoes get in the water, they breed like mad, and they're already biting us. So you'll probably see me spotty by the end of the night. But come down, let me show you the area. First of all, we have an altar. This isn't the original altar. I'll tell you what happened to that, because that was a dirty deed early on. Down here, of course, we've got the cross. You know what that cross means now, Kenny. You've been with us long enough.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It's a pagan cross, isn't it? Because it's a circle of life.
The circle's the pagan part.
Yeah.
But the idea is that they stole a very famous spring, because it's a spring as much as it's a well. And this water, 560 gallons a minute is created here. If you don't just think that this is it, because you think, how could this provide water for the village of Holystone? I'll show you the Holystone a bit later on as well. How can this, if you imagine this and then you imagine underground a huge water tank, that's what you've got. And there's a pump outside that actually sounds like the drum beats of the Scots who came here time and time and time again. But I'll show you that later. They're doing a little bit of residual work just to keep you safe with the trees here, and we thank whoever's doing that to make it nice. The statue, there's a statue that I'll tell you about, and a very sacred artifact that's over yonder as well. I'm surprised that it's not been covered up, but before we leave tonight, we'll make sure that it is covered up, because it certainly should be. Looks just like the plastic's been blown off or whatever. But we got an amazing story. The pagans that came here, a lot of them were baptized as Christians, either at the point of a sword or with a few coins pointed in their direction. And when they put the cross there, they've used what they now call that the Northumberland or the Northumbria cross, when in fact it's still a Christian cross, just they've tried to involve the other people that lived here that didn't necessarily believe, so they added the circle to it. There was a guy in Ireland that
I was going to say the Irish football team got that.
Told me that, absolutely, because you've got to remember that all of the religious things that happened in Britain also happened in Ireland, and Christianity came to them at roughly the same time. We've set, as I say, we've set a couple of traps. We've got the bear leaning up against our torches now over yonder. Where have you put the light balls? There's one on the tree.
I'll show you.
No, I think I can see it. It's on a limb. I see it.
Yeah.
So where's the other one?
And the other ball's on the statue.
Oh, right, on the statue that is knocked down at the moment. I don't know how it came to fall, but I hope it wasn't the misdoings of a human being. We put the box under the tree, which will allow us to walk past without setting it off, is the plan. But it's under the tree. And where's the ball that you said was on the... I see it. I see it on the edge of the statue. And if you listen carefully, you can hear. Now this water is sieved by the finest sand, and it drains down, and it's purified and purified and purified, and it's said to have healing qualities. People used to come here to be cured.
You can understand that, can't you? Yeah.
No, absolutely. So this is, I personally wouldn't suggest you drank any of this.
It's clear, though.
Not unless you boil it like mad, but there'll be mosquitoes laying eggs and such. There'll be critters living in there. Now the reason we're here is because there's an awful lot of death here, but the initial death was actually nice. I know that sounds kind of weird.
Yeah.
Long before the Roman occupation, and we're talking, this is very early in our civilization, there were people living here, lots of people living in this neck of the woods. There was loads of settlements everywhere. And they found this spring. Now, wherever there's a spring, wherever there's a river, you'll find people living. And a spring of beautiful clear water that you can wash in, swim in, fish in. So they found this spring. Obviously, it has subsequently, in more recent years, been shaped to look almost park-like.
Yeah.
But the pagans used to bring their elderly here or their sick here so that they could pass away in peace. This is long before there was a cross or anything. This is just when it was a gentle spring. So if you think, no idea how many people died here, but the pagans say they would bring people, put them on a grassy bank overlooking the spring, and if you're quiet just for a minute, perfect peace. Beautiful, peaceful. And they would pass and they'd be taken away, and off they went. And you see, this is the path leading into this. We drove down a little narrow wood past a small village, but the road at the bottom goes to a Roman fort called Braminium. Now, that was Rochester, which is in Reedsdale, and the path continues all the way to the west coast. So it's how, when the Romans came here, they expected they were going to capture right up to the tip of Scotland.
Yeah.
And they would eventually find that, because we're miles up from the Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah.
So we're in the wild part here.
How
but
far is this from Scotland? It'll not be too far.
No, we're not too far away. And the Scots considered this part of Scotland for a lot of years.
Right.
Now, as I say, the sun's just starting to go down, and I think we'll get something tonight.
It's weird, really, because it's like all this in the middle of the field. Nothing else.
Absolutely.
And this is just set here.
So let's start with, see if there's anything coming. It's just last week we did a lot of running around. This week we're going to do our utmost in a relatively small space to see what we can get. We're going to be using dozens of apps. Did you hear that? Hang on. As soon as I put this on, did you get that from?
That way.
We're getting some kind of voice signal over here.
Okay.
That was a girl's voice.
Where is that from?
Girl's voice.
And again,
Oh, that's a dog.
that's a dog.
Is it a dog?
Is it?
Dog?
That's a dog behind us.
Dog.
Behind
Like
you.
it sounds like it's coming that way. Yeah.
Yeah. When he said a girl's voice and a dog, yeah.
No.
I'm a fish or something, that said.
Say again?
I'm a fish, it said. I've got the headphones in, it really sounded like that.
Really?
As soon as you switched it on.
I'm just hoping that's not us.
Alan, I heard.
I heard a voice coming from up here. Is there anyone here? I think we should start. Just go through all of the.
Need to switch your camera on as well, Kenny.
I think we should
If you just hold
Just
this.
getting
go
dark
through a
very
number of
I know.
different apps.
I can't get it off with one hand.
Go on.
It's
Is it that?
go, I'll put this down up here.
That is a dog down there. Way in the distance. Why won't it not come out?
It's locked in.
Oh,
Bottom.
Naughty camera. Look at that cow hitting the tree. Seen it? Nut in the tree, look. Look at that.
Scratching his butt.
Yeah. Oh, that one's come to join it, look. Oh, they're both going to do it now. Cool.
Camera is on.
Good stuff. Right. The first thing you're going to see is cow, look. Again. And one giving you a dodgy look again. Staring at me. There's a little white ball. Little white ball's going to come over.
Right. I'm going to do a bit of scanning. See if we can find anything.
What's
What was that? That was either someone sneezing or it was like a wasn't it?
But it was here.
Yeah.
Sounded like it was over there.
I thought it was just here.
There's nobody there. I expected to see somebody at the gate there.
I thought there would be someone there.
Hang on. Look. Look.
What is that?
I was getting a load of interference just around here. Look, did you see that?
Yeah. Get on there. It looks like someone.
A figure.
Yeah. Or is that just the tree behind?
I think it's that tree.
It might be. It looks like a figure.
Well, I think
there,
this is get. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Do you see all that?
Oh, what is that? What's that then?
I don't
That's
know.
like snow.
Are you getting anything on your SLS?
I'm just looking. There was
It's like
definitely
snow,
something
Tony.
in that
We're
direction.
getting snow on here.
It's like it is snow, isn't it?
I'll have to show your camera to this camera. I should have
okay.
received enough to see it otherwise.
On mine,
You
There,
see how
there's
the
a figure
scan-
there
there's a figure. Oh, there it is.
on the SLS. That's where the noise came from.
That's exactly where the noise came from. Did you see what's underneath it?
Wow, that's clear as day, that.
That is
Oh.
strange. Oh.
We got something here. That. Oh. Yeah, another cough.
Oh. I was getting attacked by the thing there, so I missed that. But there is
But you
noise.
see on mine, Tony, and I know
There's snow on yours, isn't there?
this over here.
It's like snow.
You see the scan line comes down, but there's also this other thing that's.
Oh yeah, that's where it's showing up for me on the SLS.
What the hell?
I'll bet you anything you like, you'll get a figure across there where that statue is. I'll bet you. I'll see you. Oh, this is quite quick.
It's claiming that there's nothing here, but we've just seen that on Tony's. On the SLS, that was amazing, man.
Yeah.
And that's exactly where the cough came from.
It was that direction.
What a great start. Right, I think what I'll do is we have a ton of apps, so let's try a different one. See what we get. Oh, hang on. Ghost straight away. Come here. Yeah, Tony. Can you see my camera?
Yeah, a little bit.
If you look where they placed the ghost, it's just there. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Did you see the white figure?
What was that?
Did you see the white figure? Look.
Yeah?
See the-
Moving.
Yeah.
Moving? Oh, sorry, Tony. Did you see it?
Can you see it?
Look at that one.
Your phone's tiny on the screen.
There was a white figure right in front.
Like moving through the grass.
I'll wait till I get one again. I'll shout, but come in tight.
Yeah.
That's just annoying. Oh look, you see where the fixtures the ghost again?
Yeah.
It's just there.
Just there.
But we saw the white figure before. I saw
If I
it.
walk over through there, what will you get?
Well, the box will go off.
It will. Just a check.
Right, the box is working. We know that. It's moved over here.
Is that 'cause I went across there?
I don't know.
This is eerie, isn't it?
We're going to get stuff tonight. This is. Sometimes we go to a place that's got so many. We've got a lot of stories. I'll share them with you. Some of them quite bloody, but I have to say, we should concentrate more on small areas like this and do every bit of it. Oh, it says here by the tree. Don't know whether you can.
It'll probably be because this
Look,
place is
look.
undisturbed, isn't it?
Tony, see the figure by the tree? You see the figure?
Yeah.
Next to the tree.
Can you see it?
Just there.
Yes.
Can you get it on your camera?
Is it on the camera?
I think so.
See, places like this will be undisturbed, won't they? So when somebody comes here to do this kind of stuff, it's going to react.
You'd think. I got dozens of these apps. So when it comes to stuff that's technical, it's informing me of something else over here. Trust technology if you like. Follow your own eyes. I want you to be able to see these things. Are you getting anything on that tree?
Yes.
So it's when all the technology works in the same area.
Definitely on the tree.
I'm going to have a walk around up here with this camera up here.
Tony, can you come around here a second? There's a. You see the figure by the fence?
I'm not sure if this camera's picking it up properly.
Do you see the figure by the fence?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it?
I see it with my eyes, but I'm not sure if this is picking it up. Just the reflection of the screen and stuff.
Right. And it's also exactly where it says, there's a little red dot. We'll try and get a... Oh, Kenny's over there now. That's not a ghost, that's Kenny.
This little thing in the... Oh, a couple of things in the SLS. The thing with this is I can put this on the screen because I'm recording it.
Right.
With yours,
It's
it's
not.
hard. Yeah, I'm recording this, so I can...
What the hell can
Put
do
the
that?
video
Oh,
in.
that's just odd.
No?
It's starting to get super dark now as well, which is...
Even on the cross is coming up with the
What?
thing.
How about that? It's spinning.
Mm-hmm.
That's just bizarre.
Very. Why would it be right where the cross was?
Because it's a relatively modern cross, so it's not got any history of death attached to it. What was that? Look, that bloody dog again. Let's try. Let's try another one.
Sure, I'd have seen someone run down that path, but is there a path over there or a road?
Is that you?
Possibly.
You are,
I just moved. I wasn't that close, but
that's why I put it over there so it didn't just go off randomly. Getting something over here though. You hear it? What the hell? Can you hear this? Now, got a whole heap of sound from this, but let me just tell you a little bit more background. In 79 AD, Agricola was the Roman in charge of taking Britain, conquering Britain. And Agricola came here and was told, you're far beyond this new wall that's being built, this Hadrian's Wall, you're north. So what you have to do is you've got to go to all of the settlements here and try and calm them down, get them on your side, but if you can't get them on your side, wipe them out. And the problem was, this was back in the day, this land belonged to a tribe called the Brigantes. Now the Brigantes were rough, RAF, rough as flip, the Brigantes. And that was odd. It was just Kenny took a step over there and something on the other side moved. Strange. But the Brigantes used guerrilla tactics, kind of like what William Wallace ended up doing later on against the English. And right here, there was a small settlement. I don't know on which hillside or wherever. It might be down the track where Holystone is, where we've just come from. But the Brigantes were wise, they kept out the way, they attacked savagely and killed so many Romans here that eventually Agricola was called back to Rome and they said, we cannot have all of these losses, let's get back to Hadrian's Wall. And they beetled off down south behind the wall to the relative safety of that. Now, what did you get there? I got that. Was that not you?
No. It was like a clump just there.
Do you know when somebody...
There's something in between them trees across there. There's something actually moved just slightly before there.
I thought I saw a person. Is it not a road? Because I thought I saw someone jogging, but
No.
Jogging?
I just...
Where?
I definitely saw something over there behind the trees.
The trees.
There's not a road over there.
Is there not?
Was moving in between.
I thought I saw
Could it
someone
be a cow or
jogging.
There's no cows there, is there?
It looked like...
There.
I definitely saw it looked like someone jogging, but they were white in white.
in the middle of the
That's
dark
exactly
bit of
what-
trees?
Yeah. Right, you see.
I'm following your finger.
Right, that
There's
green
there's a V trees
Yeah. Through there, right?
just to the right of it.
So there was, I seen a movement there, and then you see, just go where my finger's going there, through them ones,
Right.
and there was movement in them ones. I saw it better from up here, but it was a white thing, like did you say like a white flashy thing?
Well, no, it was like someone jogging, but it was white. But it was the speed of a jogger. I don't know.
That's what I
It was
saw.
weird. That was
A white
before.
thing.
I just assumed there was a road.
It was between them trees there. It's not a road, that can't be a road, can it?
I don't know.
No cars or nothing.
Or a path.
There's
don't
not a
know.
road over there.
Nowhere.
You got to remember, all the tracks leading up here are just tracks.
Yeah.
Now, if the camera work gets a little bit random, Tony is spending most of his time
Scratching.
scratching
Getting mosquitoes
and
off
itching
us.
because we are going to be bitten to bits here.
Yes.
So
Some-
just take it, accept it.
I've got my hood up and they're still on me in me head.
Well, you've got bare arms, man. It's,
No.
You just want to... Kenny's... Oh,
Kenny should go over there with that
that's
camera.
an owl. That's a barn owl. See the barn? You'll never
Oh,
see it
yeah.
on the camera, but there's a barn owl just flying over the field. That's why you can't hear it. This place is cursed. It's got a lot of blessings. It's had a million blessings. The Romans were here for a long time at this fort at Rochester. They has 3 types of them. The Lingones were here. Now the Lingones came from Gaul in France. There was 500 of them, cavalrymen. There was the first cohort of Dalmatians that knocked spots off them, and the Dalmatians came from Italy, the Adriatic, and the last lot were the Vardulians. Now the Vardulians came from Portugal, and they were Roman soldiers that they'd taken from those countries, and they were all here, and there was about 500 of them too, and they were all great fighters, and they had to cut and run and get the hell out because of the Brigantes here. Incredible to think that so much has gone on here. And I know a lot of you like the history, but a lot of you like the more modern stories. There's 2 stories that are attached to the curse, and I'll tell you all about the curse in the second half because it's incredible and it's a bit bloodthirsty. But there was a woman in 1823 called Agnes Wilkinson. Now Agnes had a disease. It was chest related. She had a pulmonary condition, and our doctor had said, I know you're only in your early 40s, but there's nothing that I can do for you. This is 1823, Ken. And this lady, bless her, thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. Let's come here and I'll wash my hands, I'll wash my face in the water. Right. I'll sit by it, I'll take in the healing energies of what she believed, because she was a Christian.
What's that noise? It's like it's over there, but it's like it's a constant thing.
It's not this.
Not the water.
It could be animals. I don't know. I had to take my headphones out because it's really picking it up. Can you hear it?
No.
It might be animals, but it's just like a lot that's coming through the headphones.
That's weird.
Did you hear that?
No, it's constant.
Did you hear that? Oh.
It's just like a
Not the water.
no.
Right, let's go with the noise.
Anyway.
I think we need to
can
be
I
quiet. Well,
let me just recall you back to Agnes Wilkinson.
there. Can we listen to the sound? Because it's definitely coming through.
I got nothing. I'm getting nothing here. You still picking it up, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
Is it high pitched?
It's like a moan or a.
Like a.
I hope you guys. It's not cows, then, is it?
No, it's not a cow noise.
I don't know what a cow. I don't know. Do they make constant noises like that? It might be animals, as I say, but it was picking up really loud in the headphones.
I want to hear the story.
Right. Okay. Let's finish it off because I know it drives you wild when I start something and don't finish it. I've had wives that have said the same problem.
Well, yes, but if we're getting ghostly noises, we need to listen to them.
No, I know, absolutely. I hear you. So, but it could be Sue Wilkinson's ghost, because what she did was she'd brought a pony and trap. Because you've got to remember, it's not like you can get a taxi or anything.
No.
She took a pony and trap, it's a tiny little carriage really, and she came down here and she sat and she washed her hands, washed her face, lay on the grass, took in what she believed to be a place of healing, and it has been considered a place of healing since, well, 3,000 years. Yeah, I mean, which is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Now, it was getting to roughly this time of night, and she thought, I better make my way back. So she stood up, and a cart was here, right by the water, because the water wasn't in this shape. It was just a pool. Yeah. She got in her cart here, and she started riding, and she got onto the track on the outside, and she rode down that path there. Now, there have been sightings of Roman soldiers around this pool. There's bats here as well. The spirits of Roman soldiers
I can believe that.
seen around this pool. So keep your eyes open, and if you see anything, screenshot it and send it to us. So she's riding along here. Now, while she gets in, this is the story, because there was a man here, a farmer, who saw the whole thing. And he said he saw the ghost of a Roman soldier cross the path of the horse and the pony and trap. And the horse saw the ghost, not her.
No.
The horse saw the ghost and bolted and swung the pony and trap around, slamming Agnes into the tree, shattering the pony and trap, and the horse ran off. She was dead. And it was said that the tree is marked to this day, and it's turned inside out because of the harm. You see, I think kind of like James Earl Jones doing the voiceover for The Lion King. We're all part of the circle of life. And it was as if the tree felt guilty for taking the life of an innocent woman.
Yeah.
And I would love to see if there's any of the trees out here that are marked that could be that tree. Let's go and have a look.
Yeah. I think it's stuff across the...
It's that one. It's that one.
Oh, right.
Look at that. Tony, come and look at this. It's that one, look. It's inside out.
Coffin?
Wow.
You can probably go in that.
You could. It's like a coffin.
Do it, Tony.
Do you think?
No, I can't get over here.
I'll wait until
We'll wait until we leave.
Yeah, we'll see it on the lead. But that's where Agnes died. A horse coming,
And it's marked. Well marked.
which the pony and
Can you hear them noises?
I know, but I couldn't hear them because Alan was speaking. So, but
Sorry.
that's the thing. We need to listen out for them.
That's not
It was
cows.
really picking up on the
That's a dog.
on the mics. We just need to listen, I
you
think.
hear the Scottish drum beat in the distance.
You hear the boom?
Yeah.
Boom. There's that noise. It's a really...
There's sheep in the distance, mate.
That's not sheep. Listen to it.
Now there's sheep up there.
That might be sheep, that one.
I'm going to go and use another app and see what we can get.
I don't know if we should keep using apps because I can't see them on your phone very
Right.
well. If apart from the necromancer when it's sound.
Well, we can do an audio one.
Yeah, just because otherwise it's pointless if you're seeing things and we can't.
No, I understand.
Could be animal noise as well.
Is there anyone here who wishes to join us? Talk to me. Is there anyone here who wishes to join us? And what's your name? Just been telling a story of someone who died here. Was that you? Was it you? Going up by the altar. No sound from the bear. He loves you. Is that what you said? He loves you. I don't think the bear loves anybody. He's just a bear. Just another technological thing. But if you want to talk to us, please. You knew him. Who did you know? Who did you know? Who did you know? You knew me. I wish you did know me. What's your name? Help. You want help? Are you stuck here? Are you trapped here? What's your story? But what's your story? Tell me. I want to hear you. I want you to talk to me. That's just Tony.
Just checking it out.
Checking it out, make sure it's working. Sun's going down and we're really getting to feel the darkness coming upon us. Still want your name. Give us your name. Talk to us. What's your name? Snell. Is that your name? What did you do here? Why are you here? What are you doing here? Talk to me. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? If you have anything to tell me, what are you doing here? Would love to know. What are you doing here?
It's one of them where you can feel that there's something here. But I'm not quite sure what, if it's good or bad.
I think it's a mixture here, to be honest.
It could be right.
It's getting dark. We'll find out.
Yeah. Come on, talk to me. What are you doing here? It's like somebody reciting a prayer, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it? It's because it's peaceful as well, though. That's, and there's a cross there, so yeah. Could be all that. None of the balls or the scare bear, nothing's fell off yet.
Mate, we could move them.
Oh, what was that there?
Bat.
Bat, I thought.
There's bats swirling around the sky here. Come on, if there's anyone here, I would love you to make contact in any way that you can. Please do.
There's a bat, isn't it? Something on?
Ah, yeah, plastic thing. Ah.
Time to split the stream.
Already? Oh, blimey. I haven't told hardly any stories, and I'm going to do the rods next as well. Let's get the rods out. Can't believe we're going to split the screen already. It's just darkening in. It's just getting spooky, and the bugs that are biting us seem to be getting bigger. I've got a story of unearthly and disgusting curses.
That was a cow, I think.
Is that a cow?
No, sheep.
That's a sheep. Getting a little bit of background noise. But we're going to dive in. We've still got all kinds of different experiments we're going to try. We're going to go on the rods next. After I have swiftly tell you the story of the two saints. The Christians believe that this is the place of the two saints. I'm going to tell you both of their stories. And then the tale of the curse and something else disgusting. And I mean absolutely disgusting.
Right.
Involving somebody that came here to escape from something
Right.
and ended up getting it while he was here, and it was vile. But I'll tell you that on the other side. How do people join us, Tony?
If you're on Facebook, just hit the link in the video description and become a subscriber, and part 2 will be there for you. And on YouTube, just join the channel and part 2 and everything else will be there.
And trust us, if tomorrow we're going to look like the Dalmatians that there used to be a Roman cohort of here, and we certainly are, make it worthwhile for us. Come and join us. We'll see you and talk to you on the other side. Right.